Hey, we're Wilhelmsson Twins back here for another wonderful zombie video, and today I have to have a nice discussion with you guys about the possibility of what's going to happen inside Revelations. There's now massive hints and foreshadowing being dropped inside these memories trailers and what's actually going on. We see constant failures that actually call back to the giant radios where Nikolai says, we've done this many times, we've gone through these cycles, and it actually even cycles back to the giant opening cutscene when it says, I thought we were done with this, Richtofen.
Damn it, Richtofen, I thought we were done with this! What can I say, Dempsey? Things change.
They've done this many times, and when they lose their memories and they go through these processes, they have the 115 delusions and they lose what's actually going on. And it's pretty depressing in that sense that we lose what's going on and what's happening and our characters are stuck in this endless cycle, but finally the blood vials seem to be our way out. But Dempsey makes the comment about a better future for our other souls.
We can only hope that our souls may find a better future.
This makes me really believe we're going to be playing as a different group of characters in the next game. We've all been thinking about Primus coming back in some shape, way, or form, and they're the most likely and unlikely characters we'll play as. So let me get the unlikely ones out of the way just to start with this, because people have started having rumors in the comments of the previous Memories video. What about the Transit crew, Call of the Dead crew, and Mob of the Dead crew? It's not likely that Mob of the Dead, and especially Call of the Dead, no, they're not going to be coming back in any shape, way, or form. It does not, there's no hints, there's no in-game ciphers to really pull them out of anywhere. Now, Mob of the Dead is not as likely, even though we have 2 blood vials from them. I think it's playing a different role. The unmarked blood vials don't seem to have any correlation to the Mob of the Dead guys, and Richtofen wouldn't go back there or acquire the Mob of the Dead vials only to get them once again and go back and return and get the other guys. And then you're trying to split up how many vials. There's only 4 guys, but we have 8 total vials. Who are we going to? What kind of groups are we getting? Did we combine 2 of the groups? We don't really know. Like, do we get the Mob of the Dead and Call of the Dead and the Transit crew vials? That remains to be seen. The Transit crew, more likely now. Now, this is the most likely out of the unlikely bracket that I have here because of the cipher in Go Ride Crowley talking about the Transit crew. We have put them under stasis, we've been studying them and all this stuff, and they have the initials for our Transit characters. Could they make a return? I don't think it's likely because they're almost getting their dedicated series in the comic books to them. All their information and stuff is going to be a major role inside the comic books. That's where they're going to get their hurrah. Inside our Black Ops 3, it's been all about our Origins characters, our 1.0 characters, our 2.0 characters. It's been all about who they are. And it would only make sense to me that Treyarch would go with them. So the likely duos that would return and play a major role in Revelations are the 1.0 characters, the ones we send to Go Ride Crowley. Well, that seems obvious, right? We saw them send up, but there's that massive question of Richtofen. What happened to Richtofen? Why didn't he get sent? You know, he's already in the house. We have all our theories about that. The children playing a role in this, all the little versions of our children playing the game. What is it actually gonna entail? And the versions we captured, our 1.0 versions, Nikolai's insane, Takio's beaten and bloodied. We don't know, I mean, if we're gonna include Nazi Richtofen in that sense, if we believe the giant Richtofen was the one he took, well, what factor role is he gonna play in there? And you have Dempsey from Der Eisendrache, which we have no idea what kind of version we got in him. That doesn't seem like a very good crew. It doesn't seem like a better crew, though we saw 1.0 Marine Dempsey in the Memories trailer. So let's take it to the next group. Could the Moon Group return? Now that would be an amazing twist if somehow the Easter egg sends us in a way back to Moon to stop Richtofen's grand scheme. That would be incredible. That'd be a way to get Sam back in it, see the original crew, stop Richtofen from what he's doing, all this stuff, and try and result in doing the Moon Easter egg once again, and all these things would just blow us away. Could you imagine if our characters, our Origins characters' minds merged with the original World at War characters where everything went to crap and Sam we got taken advantage of and the NPD and all this stuff happened, and now they're in control. They decide that they're going to try and save Sam and fix things, and we get a different version of Moon. But like this theory that's going around, I don't know if it's based off leaks or whatnot, that the house is almost like a hub and you're constantly going into these portals that take you to past and future maps, future areas. So you'll be going into little bits of Kino and Moon and all these other places, but then you'll be jumping to other parts of the map. That would be a really cool hurrah for this big collaboration map to end zombies. The most likely to me that would happen out of all this is because Jason Blundell made a comment about the guy in the Ascension poster.
Is Richter from the bald man in the First Strike poster?
No.
What? 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 Is that a joke? It's a joke.
No, pass.
What?
No.
Listen, Richtofen has not showed up at all in here. We're theorizing it's Eddie because he's been in that house for so long, or it's going to be Origins Richtofen or something like that. Well, characters on the Ascension poster, Jason Blundell, the creator of this story, commented when Mr. Rufflewaffle asked him a while ago in a flash round session, is that bald man in the Ascension poster Richtofen? And he replied with, no. Wait a minute. Now we have our Takio, Nikolai, and Dempsey, 3 souls that were sent somewhere for a better tomorrow, and an unknown character that could be a different version of Richtofen or something else, but that's not the Richtofen we know. Jason Blundell confirmed that. Now, why would he bring up that detail? Why would Jason even decide to comment about that? If that played no future role into Zombies, where it could maybe the comic books, but really, if that played no future role, he'd just say, yeah, it's Richtofen, or he'd just say pass and ignore it. For some reason, he decided to get that involved with the storyline again, and I really think the Ascension characters could be coming back in some shape, way, or form. The ones on the poster, not the ones in-game that we played as. Those ones might show up for our better tomorrow. They might be the group to succeed Primus, because Primus will fail. More than likely, we're going to play as different versions of our characters in Revelations. We might get to play as the Primus group. We might get to play as any other version, a 1.0 version, Ascension version, a Moon version, inside Revelations to end our game. People are going to die. Characters are going to have massive arcs. You're going to get all kinds of cutscenes. It's going to be incredible what's going to happen. And I want to know your thoughts on what characters do you think we're going to play as? Do you think it's possibly the ones I ruled out? Because it doesn't make thematic sense at all right now that the Transit, Call of the Dead, Mom of the Dead characters will return, or even the Marines would return at all, because we don't have that connection. Jason Blundell is really harping on the storyline here and calling back to old things, so I really am thinking it's very likely that we'll play as the Ascension group, the 1.0 characters, or the Moon characters in some way. Tell me your thoughts down in the comments below, and which ones do you want to play as? I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next zombie video. Bye. Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters, especially Beefy, 115, Logan, Davo, and Kingdom Hops. Without them, these videos would not be possible. If you'd like to support Rad Company on Patreon, go over to the link and check it out. For more videos on screen, you can check out even more zombies on left and right, and on Rad Plays, you can see my No Man's Sky Let's Play. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.